What's up guys, it's your boy Osley. Welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a part 2 of my last video of showing you how to make any photo cinematic. The last video I made one with the preset that was in Lightroom, but now I'm going to show you how to get that same cinematic look on a photo by starting from scratch. Let's get into it. So I already got my Photoshop open here. As I said, I like using Photoshop, personal preference. Open Camera Raw. I can edit the entire photo in Camera Raw and then open in Photoshop for custom tweaks. As I said, this is personal preference. You can do whatever you like. All right, so we're going to use the same photo here. So it's open, same photo as you can see. So you know the drill. First thing I normally do, make sure the photo is straight. So I'm going to double click on that right there, and also you want to crop. So I'm going to do the same 4x5. And I'm also going to put this in a aesthetically pleasing composition here. I'm gonna go back to edit. All right, so first we can go in basic. We don't have to mess with the white balance on this one because I want it to look the very same like right now. I want that as a base for me. All right, so with contrast, for this one, we can go with like -25 on the contrast, just to show up a little bit more of the details. I won't mess with the highlights, nor the shadows, nor the whites. The blacks, I feel like I can go up with about 15 on the blacks. Didn't make that much of a difference. I'll go 20. I'll go 20 on the blacks, a little bit there, and on the texture, clarity, and dehaze slider, I'll do the same. I'll go about -20 on the texture, and for the clarity, I'll go 20, and for dehaze, I'll go -20 on that. That's a -120. Go -20 here. And before, after, so you can see starting to look a little bit like alive. All right, so for vibrance now, I kind of want to take away some of the vibrance, or like better yet, I'll take away saturation. So I want to go about here, -15 for saturation. All right, so that's starting to look okay. That's like a good base for a cinematic photo. All right, so -15 on that. We'll close that. We'll go to details and we'll pull all that away. Make sure there's no noise reduction either. This one, I'll go to optics right now. Boom, remove chromatic aberration. And as you know, pull that vignette all the way down. And now we're going to mess with some colors here. So in hue, just want to give the picture a little bit of personality here. All right, so in the last video, I did not do this, but I'm gonna do it in this one because you're building up on this one from scratch. The last video was a preset, and then we tweak a little things. But so if you can see in the background here, there are a little bit of greens in here. So I kind of want to pop those a little bit. So, and they look yellow right now because the whole back here have some yellow in it. So what I'm going to do with the hue is I am going to go up to about 35 or 40 on that hue, and you can see that kind of just pop that green a little bit. No, let me move the slider so you can see nothing there, but let's go up to about 40. 40 makes a difference, but 50 looks better. So 50, just a little subtle. 50 looks good. So I'm gonna go with that on 50. We might go down to red. We should, because our skin will pop out red. So I think we should push red to probably 100 on this one, because there's not anything else in the scene that's like red. So pushing red to 100% will kind of get our skin to pop out a little bit. So that's that. For luminance, I don't think I want to mess with anything in luminance. I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe. The skin pops a little bit, about 40 there. Yeah, 40 is looking good. Yeah, I think I'll mess with that. And then that's all I would do there. Boom. And then for the calibration primary colors, you already know we're gonna go -25 on the saturation for the blue. So -25. All right, so that's looking good. And this I want to go up to about maybe 30. A little cyan that kicks in there, that gives you that little cinematic look. All right, and then we're gonna go to the curves tool here. So we're gonna click on curves, and you want to click on the greens, and the output of the green, I probably want to push that to like 7. So you click on the end of the curve here, and then you go to output and you push that to 7. It's starting to look cinematic from where it was. So if I go before, that's what it looks like. After. All right, but we're still not done yet. After that, color grading, and here we go. So for shadows and color grading, now we can push a little bit of blue in the shadows just to here, and then we're not going to touch the highlights. So the mid-tones is where we're going to push a little bit more green, just a little bit like there. And then for blending it, we're going to push the blending probably up a little bit, just so it's not overwhelming. I think 60, 65 looks good, and then push the balance up to about 10 or 12. I would say that looks like a cinematic photo to me. All right, we don't even have to do anything else. I mean, if you want to sharpen it up, you can go to details and you can push sharpening a little bit and option, and then you could push up your mask where you want it to be defined, and you can push your sharpening up quite a bit, I would say, for this one. The good thing about this, you can push the sharpening a lot further, because then you're actually defining where you want to be the sharpest of the photos, and that looks okay to me. All right, and that does look like a cinematic photo to me. So that's how you would achieve a cinematic look on any photo. We can take a look at it before and after here. So before, after, before, after. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. That will definitely help my channel out to grow. And I'll keep bringing you guys content and how-tos, tips and tricks. I'll start incorporating a little bit of gear review as well. If you guys would like to see that, just click the bell icon so you don't miss a video when I drop them. And like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.